can't believe Mom sick the cops and Michael. I mean, now he has to hide out in his own hometown.
Hey, Christina, I hope you're not going to feel guilty about that, too.
Michael wouldn't be here if I wasn't such a mess.
What? No, Michael wouldn't want you blaming yourself, Christina. He loves you. Nothing could have kept him from checking on you because, well, love gives people shining purpose. On the other hand, guilt takes a pound of flesh from everyone.
What moldy old book did you get that from?
Hey, where's Michael? I know he was here. You need to tell me where he went.
Maybe he doesn't want to be found.
Okay, you know what? I need to get Michael out of the country now.
Well, Michael doesn't want to go, and why shouldn't he be able to make his own choices?
Because his choice was taken away. Dante already gave him up.
What do you mean?
He walked into court, and Dante announced it to everybody that Michael killed Claudia.
Michael says he didn't mean to kill Claudia. I believe him. If there had been a proper investigation, law enforcement would have believed him too. But see, Michael's parents and his Uncle Jason don't trust the system. Their brilliant idea was to engineer a cover-up. That's what they do, lie, conceal, and cover up, so they don't have to face the consequences of their actions. Eventually, it looked like Sonny was guilty, so they ran with that and told Michael to keep his mouth shut. Only Michael has a conscience. He's not versed in the many ways that the grown-ups in his life evade prosecution. He was compelled to confess. He actually came forward, but Commissioner Scorpio didn't believe him. But he held onto that shirt, the one definitive thing that places him at the scene with blood on his hands. And it speaks volumes for the internal struggle that's a normal day for that kid. Yeah, you know, my brother is messed up. How could he not be with these conscienceless people in charge of him?
All right, now you are sermonizing.
Your Honor, may I please speak?
Briefly, to me.
I would simply caution, Your Honor, this is about a conflicted cop with conflicted loyalties conspiring with a brain-damaged kid to try to save their dad from going to prison by offering up a more sympathetic killer.
I appreciate you looking out for me, Counselor, but I won't be basing my decision on this matter on anybody's word. I need to talk to the boy himself. To that end, I'm issuing a warrant for the arrest of Michael Corinthos III for the murder of Claudia Zaccara Corinthos.
Makes sense. Dante wouldn't do something like this.
Michael said Dante wanted to protect him. He cared about him.
Yeah, that's what Dante wanted Michael to think. Come on, you guys know that Dante's an undercover cop, right? It's his job to lie to people and get them to trust him.
Man, if this is true, Morgan's gonna be so bummed. He really looks up to Dante.
I know he does. All four of you kids, you're great. You got this bond, your brothers and sisters, and you're nice enough to want to extend that bond to Dante, but you got to remember, first and foremost, that he is a cop. He's trying to put Sonny in prison. He's going to do what he has to do to make that happen. Where's Michael?
Quartermain Boathouse.
Thank you.
This is crazy. Dante seems so nice.
That doesn't mean anything. Lots of people seem nice. They say they care about you, even love you, and they make promises, and then they just turn around and break them with no warning. I trusted Dante, too. He helped me through a lot of stuff with Kiefer. But now I see that he was just using me, and Jason's right. Dante is a liar and a user, and we can never trust him again.
You can step down, Detective, but stay here. There was one other witness to the events that transpired in the cabin that night, a witness apparently who perjured herself, Mrs. Jacks, front and center.
It's a pretty hellacious night. I'm sorry I had to go through it.
And there's this voice inside me trying to convince me that I didn't really kill Claudia, that she wasn't dead. You know, but I knew that she was dead because I had her blood on my hands. And it was still warm. Then Jason and Sam showed up. They took charge and they told me what to do.
I'm sure in that moment, Jason's only thought was protecting you. Now, he's usually a pretty clear thinker. But when someone you love, especially a child you love, is at risk, sometimes you just panic.
Jason doesn't panic.
Well, he must have that night. Because if somebody would have been thinking clearly, they would have called the police. Forensics would have backed up your statement, and Claudia's death would have gone down as self-defense. But when you're terrified, all rational thought just goes out the window. You fall back on what you know. You go with your instincts. The cover-up just becomes automatic. I know this for a fact, because that's exactly what my father would have done.
My dad showed up. He said I did the right thing. And I finally made him proud.
Was your son Michael?
Just aching to get Michael on the stand. Looks like you're gonna get him. Classic case of careful what you wish for. Where's Jason?
Looking for Michael. With any luck, he's found him. And put an end to all this madness. Man, growing up shouldn't be that tough.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
That's my point. I mean, these should be some of the best times of your life. You're young. You're going off to college soon. You should be dreaming about your future, not trying to cover up your past.
Oh, all my parents and Jason wanted to do was protect me. They want me to wake up from this nightmare intact.
Are you?
No. No, a piece of me died that night when I went after Claudia with an axe handle and killed her. But I have to own that. No, I have to take responsibility for my actions and live with the consequences.
Well, that's the first step. I think the next would probably be making sure that you can wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and live with the guy that's staring back at you. Michael, I have to turn you in to the court, okay? But whether you decide to tell the judge that you killed Claudia or not, it's up to you.
How you doing, kid? Who's home with you?
Mercedes is upstairs with Jocelyn. What do you want?
I have a search warrant. You know what that is?
I'm not stupid.
I know. Where's Michael?
I don't know. Backpacking somewhere?
Oh, yeah, I guess you're gonna tell me that you guys haven't been in touch. It's okay, Morgan. Cat's out of the bag. You don't have to lie anymore. I know you told Dante where Michael was, and Dante went and got him. And now he told the whole court that it was actually Michael who killed Claudia, not your dad.
Who told the court?
Dante.
That's a lie. You're just making something up so you can get me to say something wrong
No,
again.
it's not, kid. All right?
Shut up! Hey, Dante's our brother. He'd never do anything to hurt Michael.
Hey, Dante. You know, Claudia was wrong on many levels. Inflicted a lot of damage on a lot of people. And I gotta tell you, one thing she never did was sell her brother down the river. I hope you're happy with that fallout. Especially the part where Sonny walks out of here a free man and you never get another crack at him again.
Are you stupid or just blatantly corrupt? Sonny Corinthos has left a trail of ruin that goes back more than a decade. Finally, he's about to be stopped. And you blew it.
Dante did his duty.
Dante just bought himself an internal affairs investigation.
Claire.
You knew the whole time, didn't you? That's why you didn't want me to get Michael's testimony. You brought me onto this case because you knew the charges for Sonny will get dropped. My whole career can get flushed because you lied. Why? Why did you do this?
I did it to keep my family safe.
Oh, yeah? How's that working out for you?
There's no way I'm leaving you. You need me.
Well, that's good. I might need you to watch my back.